Hey, this is Julian doing Tech Reviews, and we're here with another unboxing of a foldable phone. This time is one of the most anticipated phones on the market, and it is the Motorola Razr Fold. I hope I'm saying it right. Razr Fold. And we're gonna unbox it. We're just gonna open it up and take a look at it. And before we do that, if you could please like and subscribe to this channel, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support. We're back, let's get to it. So Motorola, I've reviewed a lot of their phones on my channel, and you can take a look at my channel and look at those for yourself. Motorola is a company that has kind of been lost in the shuffle between Apple, Samsung, and Google. Now, back in the day, when I'm talking about the late 20th century, early 2000s, Motorola was on the market, is on everybody's phones with the Razr, with the foldable, or excuse me, the clamshell Razr phone, and many other phones that was very prominent. But when Apple and Samsung came, they swooped and took a lot of that market share, kind of leaving Motorola behind. But Motorola has Android, and if you see some of the latest videos, they've been quietly come up with some really nice brick phones and software that makes it a viable option on the market. And I haven't been inspired lately on the type of phones that have been coming out lately, because now it's starting to become a foldable world. And I decided to stick with Samsung because it's most consistent, in my opinion. However, this is actually inspiring me to buy it, not only because their price point is $19.99, and currently you can go on the website and get $500 off if you trade in anything close to a decent phone. You can get $500 off, and it brings it down to $1,500. But I was lucky to go on eBay, and people are already selling these under $1,300. I don't understand it. I don't know why people are, maybe they're comparing, you know, things to like Samsung folds who've been doing it for 7 years, 8 generations, or I have no idea. But it cannot be, you know, that terrible, or it cannot be that bad, or is it? But let's just go ahead and box it, and let's just take a look at it for now. I'm excited because Motorola is very underrated. So I got my package in the mail, and this is my first time looking at this. So I haven't seen any reviews of this. I've only seen the ads. I've only seen the look of it. That's about it. So this is my first time looking at all the box, all the features that were added. So just bear with me while I take a breath, and you can just join this journey with me. Okay, so what am I looking at? So I have the Razr Fold in this kind of purplish 26, and it's sound by Bose. Hello. I don't know if this is new to Motorola. I haven't seen it in any of the previous phones that I've reviewed, but it looks like when they decided to create this foldable, they wanted to step up their game. Let's just hope they stepped up their game in all the right places. So once again, got the Motorola nomenclature, black box, and then you got all the goody information here. You can just take a second and read if you like to read. But we're gonna go ahead and unbox it. It has, you know, these economical strips where you can just pull with arrows and tell you which direction to go. So one direction tells you go inward, and the other one says go the other way, but I just do that. I don't care. I'm a rebel, you know? Oh, but this is why you do it. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open it up. And this variant has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, and it is a Pantone black and blue. Okay, blackened blue. Not black and blue, but it's a black and blue. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so what else do we have in the box? Well, we have more information here. We're just gonna shake it and see what else we got in here. We got our USB-C cord cable. And I believe it only has books, and they kind of tell you right here. So you don't have to, I don't care about that. I care about the phone. It says, thanks for choosing our products. All right, let's do it together. Ooh. Here it is. The Motorola Razr Fold 2026. Now, one thing that Motorola does in their naming conventions is they put the year on there, so it kind of helps you, keep track of the generations. So I think that's cool. So this is the Motorola Razr Fold 2026. I'll repeat, the Motorola Razr Fold 2026. It's pretty epic. Oh boy. So let's just go ahead and talk about the weight. So typically when it comes to foldable phones, it's going to be heavy, but in these last couple years, a lot of companies, including OnePlus, Samsung, Google, they have worked on their weight distribution and just making it lighter. So I'm not sure the specs on it, but it is pretty light in the hand, and it has this nice curvature around the housing of the camera. So it looks like we got a triple camera setup, and we have our flash right here. Right now it says it is 12 by 71 millimeter. It is a Lydia 3.5 OIS. So for those people who are excited about specs, go ahead and look those up. Those is cool. So what else do I know? What else do I see? Well, it has this nice brushed metal. I believe this is aluminum. A lot of companies going back to aluminum, so not titanium. So that attributes to the weight distribution being lighter. So this is very good in the hand. So pretty cool. It has a normal sized front-facing screen. So this is my Samsung S26 Ultra. So it is comparable. Just do a quick comparison. So you do have somewhat a normal, block phone experience. Nothing cheated here. I haven't turned it on, so we're gonna check that out. You got the Motorola branding here. Okay, you got a couple buttons here. I believe this button which is on every Motorola phone. It is the Motorola button, where you can just kind of like use it for wherever you want to. And for me, I think Motorola is the first company that came up with that concept, and then some other companies started to adopt it. I want to say this precedes Apple, or it precedes most companies in general. So probably have to fact check that, but I think that is the case. You got your volume rockers right here. So there's two of them. And then you have your power button here. So if I hold the power button, let's go ahead and see if there's any juice. Oh my Lord. Well, it has some juice. Ooh, look at the colors here. Very bright, very sharp, very realistic. It's got the Razr nomenclature there. It's protected by ThinkShield. And there's the Hello Moto. I guess I didn't get a chance to hear it because it's not turned up. So this is the full kind of setup here. So here's where the internal camera for the tablet portion. So it's kind of hidden there, which is good because it's kind of out of the way. So this is the Moto button here. Yeah, let's see what it looks like when it's closed. Okay, pretty good size outer screen. Nothing wrong with that. Very responsive. I don't know, guys. This is pretty cool, man. I love this hexagon shape on the back here. Gives you a nice little pattern, little uniqueness of it. But nobody's gonna care about that because they're gonna put a case on it because they want this $2,000 to last. Okay, so the hinge pretty strong. See if I can do it one-handed. Okay. You can do it one-handed if you want to be, Bruce Wayne. You wouldn't do that too many times, but has adequate hinge action. And looks like we got, fully 180 spread hinge. So it's going to be fully flush. So got a nice little butterfly hinge right here. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. For me, so far, the aesthetics look good. The screen is in high definition. It is definitely on par so far with the latest foldable phones. Now, don't think I'm gonna have a huge issue with the software, because the software that Motorola has is basically a glorified version of Google's Android. So they really just put their Motorola skin on it, left a lot of the features that come from Google on here. However, it does have the Motorola features, which I can't wait to get into. You push that Motorola button, you get all the customizations and everything. Now they have some upgraded specs when it comes to the graphics and the speed. We'll see how this will test in the real world, but I'm very excited about this, and I can't wait to show you what I think of it when I fully put all my information in here. But I really don't see the black and blue portion. I mean, in certain angles, it has like a tint of green, but this brush part right here kind of gives that green. I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but very nice. I mean, Motorola might be the sleeper dark horse phone of the year. It depends on how this thing plays out, but I'm very excited about this. Let me know what you think. Did you know that Motorola Razr had a foldable phone that came out this year? I didn't really hear a lot of advertising about it, but when you start talking about it, you're gonna start seeing the advertisement, but very quietly, pulled out there. But if prices continue to lower, are you gonna get it? For me, we'll see. There's a lot of money out there. There's a lot of phones coming. Is this gonna be one of the better ones? Once again, this is Julian with Julian Tech Reviews. Thank you for spending some time with me with this unboxing of the Motorola Razr Fold 2026. Can't wait to get into it. Like, subscribe, peace.